Hi, welcome everybody. My name's Mr. Gravlin. I am the teacher librarian here at Farber. And I just want to quickly go over some quick stuff with Canva. You probably have heard of it, you may not have used it. And it's one of those apps that you're not always sure how it benefits you. So there are some things I want to just quickly point out in a quick short video. One of the things that I noticed that was really fun to use is you can use AI to create some posters for you. So if you were to click on the classroom posters, it would take you to a page that would look like this. But at the beginning, it wouldn't actually have this up here. It would show a blank page. And you might have to select what size poster you would want and everything. But using AI in the top part, I just wrote in here, create a reading log for students to update. And when I did, it brought this one up, and it came with not only the template, which you could share with your students, but it also came with an exemplar of what that might look like when completed. And also provided a more basic one that you could, update and change to make it more your own, which is really cool. So I saved all three to mine. And so this is just, something that might, modernize and update the look of some of your reading logs or the work that you do in your class. And we're not saying that what we're doing is no longer good. It's just, hey, maybe this just freshens it up and might improve some of the engagement that we see with some of our assignments. Another thing that I noticed, and I'm not going to go over everything in here, is this is just a fun one for me, is the Dream Lab, where you can create AI images, and when you do so, it's going to be based on how well you prompt it. So just like with your students, how well you prompt them typically turns into how well you get work back. But one way to think of this is trying to create something that's interesting for your students. So for like myself, when I used to teach imagery, I would have my students use something like the Canva AI image generator and teach them, the better you prompt it, the better you're going to see the results of your work. And it kind of helped them start realizing, hey, my word choices matter. So when I first did this one, I just wrote a cozy library with ancient tomes, globes, and other various objects you find in the library. When I did that, I got some of these images, which have way too many globes. It looks ridiculous. It's a good start, though. So, then my next point was put less globes in the images. And then I found this one. I was like, this one looks good. I like the lighting. And now I could either download it or use it in design and actually start building something. Maybe I want to use this as a backdrop and add text to it. And, I can add a heading, Farber Library Fun Zone. I don't know, it sounds weird. But, there's a lot of different ways you can do this, and you can pretty much move stuff pretty well. Once it's there, I can click and drag it. I can change the font, color, size, all kinds of stuff. So it can be useful in helping you create what you actually have in mind instead of having to search on Google for the right image. Maybe you just create it yourself here. And you can create PowerPoint presentations here. You can create videos. In fact, let's take a look at some of the video stuff that we've done. It's pretty fun. I created this one real quick. I'm going to just show you what I made in about a minute of just figuring out stuff. All right, welcome to the Farber Library Podcast. All right, welcome to the Farber Library Podcast. Keep interrupting me. That didn't take me very long. I could edit the text like I would on any other part in Canva. So that's one of the things. Once you learn one part of Canva, a lot of the tools transfer over and are pretty much the same user interface, which makes it easier to pick up the different tools. So if this is something that interests you or you want more help with, feel free to reach out, email me, or come to the library and talk with